Section 3 stands for Section 3 of the HUD Act of 1968. In 1968, they created this HUD, this housing policy, to ensure that our communities would be able to be stable and be able to become self-sufficient economically. What Section 3 does is provide a mandate for employment that is derived from capital improvements through Section 9. So any Section 9 funds that gets expended into construction to fix roofs, to do any modernization, to do any housing renovation, to abate for lead or abate for mold, they have a quota of currently now 25% of the total labor hours that has to go to priority listing. The first priority is public housing residents that live at the development in which the construction is happening. The second priority is public housing residents that live in neighboring developments. The third priority is Youth Build, which is a nonprofit, a national nonprofit that focuses on 16 to 24-year-olds that need a GED, and they train them in construction. And lastly, you have the fourth priority, which are people who live in the neighborhood that are from low-income households. And to this population, the opportunity that's offered to them is employment or training. And if they are businesses, which are referred to Section 3 business concerns, that are employing and training this population, then they're supposed to have access to contract with the general contractor that's on the job so that they can redistribute these funds back into our community with training, with career employment, and with subcontracting. And in New York City, it's very important to note the significance of Section 3 in New York City. Because the New York City Housing Authority has such a massive public housing portfolio, the value, the contract value, is in the billions of dollars. Just in New York City, Section 3 is $1 billion industry that we are sorely being obstructed from, something that we need to fight for. They say that Section 3 doesn't work nationally, but that's because the majority of public housing agencies across the country, 70% of them are less than 1,000 units. You have developments, the majority of developments in NYCHA's portfolio is larger than 70% of the public housing agencies across the country. That's why Section 3 not working in New York City is a significant problem, because there's no reason for it not to.